Hey y'all, good morning. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Welcome, welcome. If y'all are over here from my TikTok, welcome. Appreciate y'all subscribing and coming over to the YouTube channel. Thank y'all so much. And also thank y'all to all my members for being members. I appreciate you guys. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about stop dating weak men, because a lot of y'all need to hear this because y'all don't understand what a man is and what a weak man is and what a dusty is. So I'm gonna explain it to y'all. Some of y'all are confused. Y'all don't have a good example of what a man is, so y'all just don't know. So I'm gonna help y'all out. All right. A strong man versus a weak man. A weak man will not walk over to you. A strong man will. A strong man doesn't fear failure or rejection. Why? Because he know he can make it. He know he can make it in this world. So they will have no problems walking up to you, introducing themselves, and asking you your name and such and such and such and such. They won't be the type of guy that you have to ask questions about, like, well, what if he's shy? Do I make the first move? Or what if he's looking at me, but he's too shy? No, that's weakness. You don't want a weak man. You want a strong man. Exactly. Weak men don't approach because they know they're going to get shut down, because they know deep down inside something about them ain't strong enough to be with you. So why even put yourself through it? Some women are so desperate that they will go and collect a weak man just to say they got something. All right. Don't do it. Don't be a pygmisha. All right. You want to attract a strong man who is willing to walk across the room for you, introduce himself to you, impress you, do the most. That's a strong man because he knows he can do it. Why else would a man put himself through all that if he didn't think that he's up to the task? So you attract strong men, not weak men. If you're attracting weak men, it's because you look like a strong woman. You look like you can solve all their issues. You look like you'll go approach them. You look like you'll go and do all the manly work for them. So that's why you got to stop taking the lead role as the masculine one in dating and in relationships. You need to attract a strong man by being a woman that attracts, not chases. Okay. You said you're not a problem solver. Exactly. You solve your own problems, not his. He's supposed to be helping you solve yours. He's the man, right? Okay. So stop making excuses for these dudes. Stop giving them the benefit of the doubt. Stop trying to play the man in the relationship. Just stop doing it. It's very pygmisha, and people can see that. People already know that you're desperate when you walk up to a man. People already know you're desperate when you start making excuses for why a man won't approach you. People already know that you're into weak men by the choices that you make, the people that you date, so on and so forth. Don't make a pattern. Only be attracted to strong men who can provide. This will change the whole dynamic of everything if y'all stop settling for less. I promise you. Thank you, free agent girl, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you, girl. She says she's here for her therapy session, pen and paper on hand. I know that's right, Sprinkle Sprinkle. If a woman lets a man move in with her, is she a pygmisha? Yes, Sprinkle Sprinkle. She is a homeless shelter. There you go. If you're going to move in with a man, you need to be moving into his place, not paying no bills, not doing no domestic work. You ain't the maid. You don't pay no bills. If y'all are going to move in together, y'all need to go find a whole new place that he's going to pay for. Okay. What if he's paying for everything, but it's your place? Honestly, I still don't like that because it's not masculine. Like, why can't y'all go get a better place? Why can't he take you out of your place and put you in a better place? You know, when you get with a grown, able-bodied man, you're supposed to be leveling up, not staying the same. Where is your upgrade? Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's weak, ma'am. Thank you, sister. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sister Wanda. So what I'm saying is, why can't he say, let's go get something better? I mean, if you already live in the best that there, you know, the best way to live, he can't take you out and do any better. Why doesn't he upgrade your situation? You know what I'm saying? If wherever you're living at, why can't he upgrade it? That's my question. Because what's the difference between you living by yourself and you living with him? Nothing. Except he's paying the bills to live in your house. Why can't he be paying the bills to live in a better house or upgraded place or an upgraded area? So if they're not upgrading you in every way, as soon as you get mad at him, as soon as you don't do what as soon as he doesn't do what you want, you can kick him out. As soon as he gets mad at you, he can leave and not be attached to anything and leave you paying your own bills once again. That's great, but still, it's still weak. Okay. John, he needs to upgrade you from whatever you're living in. Okay. When your lease is over, or I don't know if you have a lease or a house, but you need to upgrade your man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What do you do when men just smile and make eye contact? Nothing. They're trying to attract you because they think you're the masculine one. You do nothing. If they're not getting up to walk over to you, you do nothing, ma'am. What do you do when a man cat calls you? Do you walk over there? It's the same thing as a cat call. He's trying to get you to get up and go make the first move. Are you that type of woman? No. You don't do nothing. If they're not man enough and strong enough to come over to you, then they don't need to talk to you. Okay. Thank you, Leah. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, do I have any loose skin from losing weight? Ma'am, I've been big, small, medium all my life. This is like my average size. So I'm good. Thank you, girl. Have y'all ever been in a medium? It's when you can fit a medium and a small at the same time. Medium on top, small at the bottom. Because you ain't got no booty. Okay. You should have known a bunch of weak-minded gossip queens are going to bring up. I don't even know who that is, ma'am. Look, I focus on money, getting the bag, moving on to the next level, writing books. I don't focus on stupid stuff. That's why I am where I am. I think if people followed suit, they'd be somewhere too. Like, honestly, I'm too smart to do stupid stuff like that. They say low-class people talk about other people. High-class people talk about money and getting the bag. So I guess we know who's who. All right? I'm trying to get this money. I don't care about what other people doing over there. All right? They could keep doing it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We got to keep our mind on what's important to us, ourselves, getting this bag, doing what we got to do. I don't do gossip. I'm too high class. I grew up in a way where people was about their money, not about who did what. We don't care. If it ain't getting money, we don't care. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, you can't go sit down at a table full of rich people and talk about the latest gossip on TikTok. You can't do that. It doesn't work. We talking about money for real. Not money that credit cards are going into debt for that you can see on the screen behind us. We're talking about money in bank accounts. We're talking about money in CDs. We're talking about money as investments. We're not talking about money you can see on screen. All right, we're talking about real money. We're not talking about money that you can see, you know, on our arms. We're talking about real money. Okay, we're not talking about the little celebrity gossip. We're not talking about none of that. Why? Because it doesn't make us any money. It might make them money, but it doesn't make me money. You see the difference? I don't need to because I'm already getting paid. And I already have a provider. So whatever I earn, whatever I make doing social media is mine and mine alone. Because everything is 100% handled already. I'm married, been married 17 years. I got the bag, been had the bag, gonna keep getting the bag. I don't care about gossip. Gossip don't do nothing for me, but make people subscribe. So it doesn't matter to me. All right. It's always the people that are less attractive that are gossiping. So I'm good. I just know where I stand. If you uglier than me and you gossip about me, that's about right. Seems about right. If you uglier than me and you're gossiping about me, that seems about right. Uh-oh, Slim Jim, Sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Provider threatened to cut you off because you want share your location. He already thinks my bills are 2 times what they are, but I want more money or a car suggestions. Well, do you have, okay, is this man giving you money enough to start your own business? And I always ask y'all this because y'all be doing stupid stuff with money. Is the money that you're making that are 2 times your bills, are you investing that money? Are you using it to start a business? So eventually you can tell him, you know what, it's been fun, but I gotta go. Or are you buying stupid stuff? If he's giving you 2 times of what your bills are, your savings should be nice and you should have a business by now. If not, then you better share your location so you can keep collecting money to buy whatever you're buying over there. That's not adding up to that. Sprinkle. How to handle a man who tries to make you jealous. A man can't make me jealous. Sprinkle. If a man can make you jealous, then you're with the wrong one. Thank you, Oya, for being a new member. But yes, ma'am, stack your money up, Slim Jim. If not, share your location because you ain't doing it right. There are shopping centers. There are places you could leave your phone in the car. You could walk. You could get a gym membership, stick your phone in a locker. There are a lot of things you could do, ma'am. You could have 2 phones if you want to. If you smart, you can do anything. All right. If you smart, you know how to transfer phones to other phones, put locations on, stick the phone in your locker at the gym. If you smart, you can do anything. I promise you. If you dumb, you ain't gonna get far in this world. That's why you got to be smart and only play dumb. You can literally transfer your phone number to a whole nother phone, leave that phone up in a gym locker and go do what you got to do if you smart. Thank you, Serena. Sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Marie, you don't work, you don't pay bills. Allowance is 1.5K a month. Okay. And he pays everything I ask for, not right away, but quickly. How to raise my allowance. Tell him that you need more, that it ain't enough. Sprinkle. It's like, oh, thank you, but it's not enough. But thanks anyway. So even when he does give you that, he feels like it's not enough and that he's not doing enough. And he's going to worry that you're going to go look elsewhere. So just keep telling him that it's not enough. Say, thanks, but it's not enough. Thanks, I'll try. Thanks, I'll try to make it last. It's not really enough, though. Be thankful, but always keep reminding him it ain't enough. Maybe he'll stick more in next time. Okay, you just got to keep reminding him. And just keep telling him it ain't enough. Thanks. Thanks, I'll take it, but it ain't enough. Give it some more. Okay. You say your provider boyfriend went out clubbing and never came back home. How do I make him pay? By picking out whatever it is you want or giving him a lump sum to give you. So whatever it is that you've been watching, tell him about it. Make him pay if he wants your forgiveness. Or if he doesn't care, then he's not going to want to buy your forgiveness. So either way, get what you want out of it. Tell him you're not going to do anything with him, talk to him, or forgive him unless he does A, B, C, and D. It costs to mess up. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes. Thank you, Megan, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Okay. So, how many of y'all came over here from my TikTok earlier today? I got to go earlier than I normally do today because I have a phone call I got to make. But yes. How many of y'all followed me over here from TikTok today? Thank y'all for following me and subscribing me over here. Appreciate you. Unknown user. Thank you, girl. Is there any suggestions on how to grow your YouTube channel? Also, how can you invest in beauty when you don't have much money? Okay. You got to get on YouTube every day and put out some content. That's how you grow it. That's number one. Number two is you got to be yourself, and you can't be afraid to say what you got to say. You can't be a clone copy of somebody else because they already got that out there. You got to be who you are. Stop trying to copy everybody and just be who you are. Keep going until your following picks up. That's literally it. If you're trying to get somewhere fast and in a hurry, it's not going to be real subscribers. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like fake filler subscribers if you try to buy any. So you got to earn them the old-fashioned way. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Serena. How you lose weight fast when you go meet provider? How to lose weight fast when you're going to meet provider? Don't eat. Drink lots of water. Exercise. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't think that's the healthiest way, but that's how to lose weight fast. Go on a fast. Low carb, I guess. Liquid diet, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You're in a situation where he wasn't the man I needed him to be, and when he realized he lost me, he got up and proved to be a better provider. Thank you, Serena. Well, I'm glad he did what he was supposed to do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And we're not dealing with weak men no more, and y'all shouldn't either. It's the woman that allows the man to be weak in her presence. Remember that. You're enabling him to stay weak if you don't demand more out of a grown, able-bodied man. Okay. Thank you, Oyu. He's talking about buying you a new car in the past 1 week. I already picked the car, yet he hasn't pulled the trigger. How can I make him close the deal? Take him to the car lot. Take him to the car lot. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tell him you have a surprise for him, a surprise date, and you take him to the car lot, car dealership. All right, just tell him, say, you know what, get in the car. I'm taking you somewhere. It's a surprise. Then take him to the dealership. Thank you, Gabriella. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What he gonna do? Tell him you already called the dealership, told him to get the car ready. Since he promised you. So I only deal with men of their word. So we gonna be dealing with each other. Then here you go. Weak men do not apply. Said eat 1 meal a day for weight loss. That's true. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. Oh, Megan. So your boyfriend is broke? Oh my gosh. He gave you too much and now he spent his savings. Should I dump it? Ma'am, sprinkle, sprinkle. You probably have a man who's your same age who didn't have money in the first place. So if he spent all his money on you, he didn't have real money anyway. He's supposed to be making money, and money's supposed to be continuously coming in if you're getting money from him. If he didn't tell you that, if he lied, that's his problem. And when the money runs out and he can't afford a woman anymore, then he can't afford a woman anymore. It should be his motivation to get out and get more and to find another way or another stream of income or something. It's not your fault he was dumb enough to do what he had, to spend money. It was his fault for not having any more coming in. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Enough anyway. So it's not your fault. But if you knew that he didn't have no money to begin with, then, that was your choice. A strong man has continuous income that keeps increasing, or continuous income that can afford the lifestyle that he's trying to give you. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If he spent all that money and your life is exactly the same, then what do you have to show for it? Has he bought you a car, a house? Do you have any savings? Did you start a business with the money he gave you? Then y'all are back at square one, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Hopefully you got something out of it. Someone said leave quietly. See, a lot of people get mad about that, but a man is dumb for not having several streams of income if he's dealing with a woman. You know, women are expensive. Get your money up, sir. If you're going to be a provider, be a provider. Don't be somebody that runs out of stuff. That's not a provider. Okay? Get more. If you can't do it, just say you can't do it and move out the way and let somebody else do it. Uh-oh, hold on. I missed a super chat. Let me see. Thank you, Princess Hannah. I appreciate that. Thanks for the super chat. I might have missed that one too. Sorry. Marie says you don't work, you don't pay bills. Okay, I already said that. Good for you. Okay, Mariana says your provider has an addictive personality. Okay, drink, smoke, gamble don't affect him paying my bills, but putting me through school. How do I stop carrying so emotional? Girl, he been that way before he met you. He gonna be that way after you get rich and start your own business. Just let him pay. That's all he's there for. Stop getting attached to somebody who you can't change, who don't want to change themselves. Just get in and get what you want out of the situation. Okay, that's his responsibility to care about himself. On those levels, it's not yours. Just collect the money while you can, man. Who cares? If you want to change, he will. Okay, stop falling for the okie doke. You're there for whatever you're there for, going to school, get your bills paid. You can't change somebody who's addicted to all that kind of crap. Stop trying to play the savior. Just get the money. Okay. Emotionally attached to yourself, to your goals, to your future, to someone else. Remember, you can't change him. Stop even caring. Stop even trying. He's gonna do what he gotta do. At least he's giving you money. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to handle controlling billionaire boyfriend. By becoming a millionaire girlfriend. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So many boyfriends is broke now. Okay, he gave you too much and now he spent his savings. Should I dump it? Yes. So ma'am, if you're with a billionaire, you should at least be a millionaire by now. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Common sense. If you're not a millionaire within a year of dating a billionaire, you're doing it wrong. Why are you even there? Just to claim his status? His status ain't your status. If you ain't married to him, you should be getting money. He should be teaching you how to get money. Or at least you should be observing how to get money. You shouldn't be sitting there letting him control you if he's able to teach you how to get money. So if you're dating a billionaire, you should at least know how to become a millionaire. Period. I think maybe this is why some men like dumb women, because no matter how much money they give you, you're going to do stupid stuff with it and you're not going to figure out how to get on the next level. Some women do. So be one of those women that figure it out. Okay. If you date a billionaire, you should have some type of nice business, some type of online drop ship. You should have investments, stock, nice cars. You should have some type of huge savings or whatever. Thank you, Kate. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. He said, what? What if the rich guy you're seeing is also seeing another woman? What do I do? See another man? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. If you're rich in looks, you should be seeing another man. He's rich in money, you rich in looks. You got options too, man. How to deal with an emotionally manipulative provider. Understand how you're being manipulated and don't fall for it. Isn't that easy? Don't you know when you're being manipulated? Can't you just tell so that it doesn't work? Can you just say, okay, well, you don't have to voice it. You can say in your mind, okay, this person is trying to manipulate me, so I'm going to agree to what he says, but then I'm going to go do what I'm going to do anyway because I don't care and it doesn't work on me. But in order for him to think it's working, I'm just going to act like he's not manipulating me when I know how he really is. So I'm just going to go do what I want to do anyway. You know, you have your own mind. You can allow them to think that they're winning or manipulating you and then go do what you want to do anyway. Do I offer private sessions? Thank you, Violetta. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I do have a Patreon where you can write me and message me if you join tier 2 and up, and I'll write you back within a few days. But I don't do one-on-ones. That's the closest you're going to get. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, your man seems weak. He now gets mad when I ask for money and offers to pay for things, but delays, never does. We still go on expensive dinner dates. I'm confused. You need to have a conversation with him. You need to tell him, I don't feel like I can come to you when I need something. I don't feel like I can come to you when, when things need to get done. So I don't know how I'm feeling about the future of this relationship, because you may take me out to dinner in public. You may do things that you can enjoy. But when it comes to me and needing something for myself and for my well-being, you're saying no. So I have to say, do you really want to be with me? So the man is only doing stuff that benefits him and you instead of just you. So he doesn't care for you as much as he should. If he's only taking you on dates but ain't doing nothing else for you, you're just an arm piece. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get the money, man. You need to have a talk with him. And men will appreciate when you tell them the truth, because it means you know your value. And if you know your value, it means you got options. It means you can go get another one and replace him who will give you money. If you're that confident enough to tell him that and lose out on dinner dates, okay? Put him under dinner, under his phone number, put him under dinner dates, okay? That's his name now, dinner date, food, free food. He's nothing more unless he can do more. Where should you invest? Wherever you need to, Miss Serena. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Talk to your financial advisor about that. Okay, dot, sprinkle, sprinkle. Where to spend your money? Where to spend your mornings to meet new men? In the rich side of town, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Gym, park, golf course, golf club, tennis club, driving range, pickleball court. Anywhere on the rich side of town. Thank you, JTN, sprinkle, sprinkle. If he's going through something and sometimes distance, what do I do? Talk to the other one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Where to spend? Okay, yeah. Talk to the other one, man. Stop worried about that one. That's why you need more than one. When one ain't talking, one is busy, go to the other one. If you can't do that and sit still and you don't have enough to do, then find something. We don't care. We're about the money. When he come back, he'll come back. If that's not your husband, that's not your boyfriend, who cares what he doing? Thank you, China. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Will providers men respond better to sweet damsel in distress type of woman or mean women, and more so on the mean side? It depends on how much they like you. Okay? Y'all keep forgetting this. That man likes you a lot. He's not going to see that you're mean. He's going to look past the meanness because he wants you that much. If he doesn't like you a whole lot, but just likes you, then he'll respond better to niceness and damsel in distress. So you know how much that man likes you, and you know what you can get away with. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You got to feel it out. If you're in doubt, be the damsel in distress. Because women who know how much a man likes them, they know they can get away with way more. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You'll know if you can get away with way more. You'll automatically know. That won't even be a question in your mind. So if you don't feel that, then yes, damsel. Should you be scared of karma? Only if you believe in it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. A lot of people don't believe in that. Okay. How do you make a man you are? What? All right. Anyway. If somebody brainwashed you enough to believe in something and it controls you, then your mentality, the way you move, your subconscious mind is going to fall in place to create exactly what you think about. So do what you got to do. You don't believe in stuff like that, then it doesn't really affect you. So it's all what you believe. If you can't unbrainwash yourself, then you need to transmute whatever it is you keep thinking about mentally. That means you need to figure out how to make money on it. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said reaping what you sow is a spiritual law. Well, then grow stuff in water. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You ever heard of air plants? Lab grown. Osmosis. You know, a lot of times people will go back to try to justify something to make their point. But remember, some person had to make that stuff up. Okay? Kids don't worry about that stuff. They do what they do. What if they contact you when you're with another one? Don't have them on an automatic text, ma'am. Have an automatic text personalized especially for them. If you got an iPhone, I think that you can like type in your own automatic text to when someone texts you or calls, it texts back automatically with a personalized message. And then excuse yourself to the bathroom or wherever you are. And tell them about Aunt Ethel, your fake Aunt Ethel. You're in the hospital with fake Aunt Ethel, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Or whatever lie you come up with. Okay. You said men don't worry either. They sure don't. So I'm not here to argue about this, and that. If I don't live by it, then I don't live by it. There's a lot of people that create the life that they want. They don't live by certain man-made rules. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thoughts on providers who have cheated. You want to be smarter with this and not drop to their level. Okay. You don't have to drop to their level if you are compensated. If you don't feel like you need to cheat back, but you need to be compensated back, well, then go with that. Okay. Either way. Don't be the loser in the situation. That's the whole point. Thank you, Shaylin. A wealthy man wants to fly you out to, fly me out to him. He wants to spoil me and take care of me. What wants to date should I go? Only if your name is Pygmisha. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, ma'am, if you love yourself and you value yourself, tell him to come to you and bring money and gifts and take you out where you are. See how much he likes you more. If you like him more, then go ahead and fly out, ma'am. But if he likes you more, he's going to come to you. If you're already going that way, if you're going to be in his city or whatever, tell him you'll see him when you see him. When you get there at a later date, at another time, if you pass through his town or whatever, great. But don't go there because he invited you. Make him come to you. What are you doing? Don't be the golden retriever, be the black cat. All right. You said, how do you buy the Barbie mug? You go to Walmart, ma'am. That's where I got that from. I bought that Barbie mug at Walmart. They probably sell it on Amazon too. Okay. Do I cook? I went to school for culinary arts years ago. So I know how to cook gourmet meals, but do I cook on a daily basis? It just depends, but I usually order DoorDash. I rarely cook because I do other stuff, and I don't like the pressure of having to go to the grocery store, figure out what everybody want to eat. Everybody like different stuff. We eat different things. So no, I really don't cook on a regular basis. We all have different diets in my house, most of us. So I'm not cooking 18 different meals. I'm not cooking 5 different meals. I'm not doing that. Order DoorDash, get what you want. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Also, my daughters are old enough to know how to cook whatever they want. What if he wants to see you a lot, like every 2 days? Is that bad? As long as he got some money for you every 2 days, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He got some money for you every 2 days. He's putting money in your bank account every 2 days. Like, what are you getting out of the situation? You said somebody got married after 1 week. Did they need a green card, ma'am? Were they about to get kicked out the country or something? I don't see no reason to marry somebody after only knowing somebody a week. That's not smart. Okay. Sure. How do you make him pay for university studies? Ask him. If he likes you a lot, he'll offer. If anybody marries somebody after 1 week, they dumb. I'm sorry. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You dumb enough to do that, I'm sorry for you. I can't deal with dumb people. I mean, smart people, they know better. Dumb people, desperate people will do anything. Get money, be smart, have options. That's what I always tell people. If you dumb, I can't help you. There ain't no way anybody can help you if you stupid. She said she learned from me. Well, she didn't learn how to be smart. I tell people all the time, don't say my name if you are desperate and being pygmisha. Don't claim me. If you are desperate and you're not smart enough to get the bag, flip the money, have options. If you stupid, don't claim me. If your IQ is low, please don't claim me. I teach women to be smart, not desperate. If you're desperate, don't claim me. I'm sorry. But if you're sitting out there, you learned everything from me. Did you learn how to be smart? Did you learn how not to be desperate? Then you didn't learn from me. You learned from whoever putting clips out on TikTok 30 seconds long. You didn't learn from me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Did you learn from this channel or did you learn from 30-second clips on TikTok? Because I didn't put those out. You didn't learn from the YouTube channel? Did you learn over here? Did you learn what I said after 30 seconds? Did you hear what I said after sprinkle, sprinkle? Or before? Did you hear that? Did you hear what I said? Stop being desperate. Did you hear when I said don't be a pygmisha? Did you hear when I talked about background checks? Did you hear when I talked about all this other stuff? About not dealing with men if you have kids until they're old and grown enough to speak for themselves and be in school and whatnot. Did you not hear when I said all of that? Because you was not following the real account. Don't blame me. Uh-oh. Grass walker, sprinkle, sprinkle. What I said, don't be desperate, ma'am. All right. It's not funny, but when people give off desperate vibes, they attract people that want to take advantage of desperate people. That's why you should never do anything desperate. I don't teach women to be desperate. I teach them to be smart and know their value. Okay. Thank you, Yasmin. How to be with a rich man who's not here only for, you know what? Okay. But they want to provide, date somebody older, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Older men understand women value a little bit more than younger men. Their chemistry and their brain, their testosterone, all of those things are more calmed down, and they're not trying to seek out anything moving to sleep with. They still may be, trying to do that, but they're not only trying to do that. You see, so date older guys. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You want a U.S. green card, can only visit 2-3 times a year. Should you also online date in states? Yes. You said what states? Meeting a provider. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, if you date older, you'll most likely be able to get somebody to help you with your green card. Date older. Go to the states where people have money. So look up richest states in the U.S. Go to the one. I don't suggest New York or California because it's oversaturated there. So find other than that, other states than that. Then go there. Get somebody older. They're more likely to help you than somebody young or your own age. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Mm-hmm. You said the older man gets suspicious since you're young. Tell him you only date older men. You don't date nothing else. So if you ain't gonna date him, it's gonna be some other old dude. You tell them like that, they're gonna be like, oh, I might as well then. Thank you, Quentin Price. Sprinkle, sprinkle. A girl you dated tried those games at first. What you're not telling these people is only works on men with no game or simps. Well, we only trying to talk to men with money, not young guys that barely making it. So sprinkle, sprinkle. Like honestly, if y'all women are trying to deal with guys y'all's own age who don't have it to give, they're not going to fall for it because they're trying to protect everything that they work for. If you have a man that continuously has money coming in, has money, doesn't mind spending it on you, understands that his role as a provider, he's not going to care. He's going to spend it because he got it and he's got more coming in. But if you're trying to take money from men that are barely making it, can barely pay their own rent, can't do nothing, can't vacation, can't do none of that, then they're going to be suspicious. They're not going to want to give you money. They're going to call themselves a simp if they spend, $2 on you, So what you got to do is you got to find somebody that has it to give. All right. Y'all are trying to do too much with these guys that don't have too much. Thank you, Jazzy C. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You learn not to be desperate, then got your LLCs. Thank you, girls. Exactly. Get your money, get your business, get your man to be a provider. That's all you need. Thank you all. He said if I needed something, I should say it. But when I did, he asked me with another man. He asked if I'm with another man and told me he feels used because I asked, should I say? So, well, then don't say things you don't mean. Say, so you asked me to tell you if I needed something. I just told you. If you can't do it, just say you can't do it. Don't even go into the other conversation as projection. It's a way for him to say no without looking like the bad guy. So what you do is you say, well, you said if I needed something to ask you. If you can't do it, just say you can't do it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't go into it. Don't be pulled in emotionally. Say, if you can't do it, just say you can't do it and leave it just like that. Because all he's trying to do is make it okay for him to say no and bring another man into it because he ain't got it. He was talking cheap. He couldn't back it up. That's all he did. Okay? Time waster, exactly. Words are not money. You can't back it up, then don't deal with him no more. It's like, you know what? If you can't do it, just say you can't do it. Then don't talk to him no more until he sends you whatever he said he would. Thank you, M.A. Thank you, Kim, for being a new member. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And y'all should understand this. I never teach y'all to take broke man's money. I don't teach y'all to get money from broke man. And don't claim my name if you out here trying to get money out of broke man. Don't claim my name. I never teach y'all to go for the low. Now I'll call her. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Advice on how to become financially literate and how did you do it? I researched and I read and I watched videos on how to get paid, like a lot of y'all need to be doing. I read books, I researched, I watched videos on how to get money. The same thing y'all are doing to try to get a provider, I did on how to get money. The same thing and the fastest way for a woman to get money, the fastest way is to marry into it. After you marry into it, then you get money from the man and flip it and make your own business. Unless you walk into a bank and get a loan or you already have money saved and you can make your own business, whoever you deal with after that as a man needs to be a full provider as well if you're going to deal with him. So one thing in business, when you have a business, you get money from other people to invest in your business or to give you money, startup funds. So you don't spend your own money. Then you get all the profit. Okay. So let's say you have a sugar daddy or a husband and he gives you thousands of dollars, right? You can take that money, put it in savings until you figure out what you want to do. You want to start a business, you want to invest it, you want to do both, what you want to do. Then when you figure it out, then you take that money and you triple, quadruple it and keep it growing. That's your money. All right. That's what you do. You can spend some of it on a few things. You can invest some and then you can start a business with some. But if you're not doing that, you're not using that money wisely. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tips on how to bounce up and stop crying about infidelity from a provider. Think of your provider as the bank. And just get the money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, Savannah. Business ideas, whatever you come up with, that's going to make you some money, ma'am. I'm not a business idea person. I am, but if it's not what you're truly passionate about, you're not going to make money off of it. Okay. Y'all got to think for yourselves. Like I teach people how to think, not what to think. Okay. This is why I say, if y'all aren't thinking for yourselves, you're going to be easily misled and it's not going to help you. So if you can't figure out what type of business to start, you ain't ready to start a business. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You should already know, or you should wait until you do know and do your own research, figure out what you're passionate about, and then go from there. I can't tell you what to do. I could tell you to do the stupidest thing, and it could be totally wrong. That's why I teach y'all to think for yourself. Thank you, Mimi. Dan, sprinkle, sprinkle. He started to get distant after spending money, and I think he feels used. How can I get him to feel more comfortable helping me financially? Tell him thank you, and you don't know what you would do without him, and you glad you met him, and you can't wait to see him again. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Give him some appreciation. Tell him what he needs to hear to keep giving. He said, Shera equal billionaire status. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes. Okay. You said, be vegan for the precious animals. Horrible advice. Stop leeching off men and make your own money. We do make our own money. And we take his money too, ma'am or sir. We doing both. We getting both. Okay. We got options. We ain't got to choose. We can do both. That's what y'all don't understand. Y'all think it's one or the other. No, I'll take both. Both. No, all of them. Yes. I don't make choices. I do what's best financially. Both. Whenever someone gives you a choice, they're taking away all your other options. Get what you want. That's how y'all need to start thinking. If someone says, would you rather do this or that? Both. You're not taking away my options. You don't have that power. I'm going to get both. See, y'all are easily manipulated. If somebody gives you an option and a choice, they took away every other one and left you with two. So take both and take all the other ones back too. Okay. Think in abundance, not lack. You'll always have more. It goes both ways, 100% and 100%. No, it don't. If you a man, you a provider. If you ain't a man, step out the way and let one come through. If you weak, just say you weak. We ain't doing no 100% over here unless we by ourselves. If you with a grown, able-bodied man, he need to be doing the most. If not, get out the way. Sorry, it's a new day. If you weak, say you weak. You need a strong woman to pick up your slack. Just say that's what you need. Say you ain't man enough to do it and step aside and let a real man come through. All right. Sorry. It don't go both ways. Only if you buy, just say you buy. Shout out to all the buy people. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, but we have equal salaries. Then earn more, sir. Get a second income. Supposed to have more than one stream anyway if you the man. Outdo the woman. Earn your respect. The heck? Can't respect something that do the same thing I do. Got to do more. Excuses ain't enough. Do more. Where's your second stream? Where's your investments? Y'all ain't brother and sisters. Y'all ain't roommates. You a man, that's a woman. You a husband, you a provider, you a protector. It's not equal. You don't give birth. You don't sit there 9 months and pregnant. You don't clock in 9 months pregnant, do you, sir? Then it ain't equal. So stop making excuses and do more. Get up and go get 2-3 streams of income. Be a boss. Stop being a worker. Get out of the cycle of poverty. We're not equals. Thank you, Emily. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Super sticker. If another man come over here talking about 100%, 100%, I know he's not a man. He's weak. Do more. Go find Pick Me Chanel. They'll take you. They used to settling. All right? Not over here. Go find somebody that'll take that. Go find someone who don't love themselves. All right? Because when a woman loves herself, she's not taking no excuses from no grown, able-bodied man. And if a man loved himself, he wouldn't put himself in a position to be disrespected in his own home by a woman that could do more than him. All right? He at least got to be paying 100. So when y'all get mad at women, y'all don't respect us, y'all don't submit, man, sir, you don't provide. Y'all don't do this and y'all don't do that. Sir, you got one stream of income dangling by a string. What we supposed to respect? Get money. Stop chasing stuff, chase money. Get money. Stop trying to make excuses. That's your problem. Thank you, Maisha. Sprinkle, sprinkle. This message is truly on time for me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I always think of what to ask, but your old videos and books have all the answers. Thank you, girl. Just want to say thank you. Much gratitude. Thank you, Maisha. I hope I've said that right. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Kim, for the super sticker. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all up here talking big noise, got y'all employment hanging, dangling by a string, sir. You ain't got more than one stream of income. You dangling. And I don't like danglers. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How you gonna come up here with your chest swole talking about this, and that, or you one paycheck away from being homeless when you're one unemployment risk? When you're an unemployment risk, you don't own no businesses. You don't have several streams. You don't have investments. Don't talk to nobody unless you're a boss. You don't. People don't run nothing over here unless they can back it up. Okay. A lot of these guys out here talking about this, and that, dangling by a string of employment. Your boss don't like you, how you look. You come in late one day, forget to bring donuts, you out. Then what? Now you looking for your strong, able-bodied woman to hold you down? No thanks. Go become the man you're supposed to be and stop trying to be like a woman. Thank you officially, Simone. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It costs to be the boss, exactly. If you can't pay the price, get out, get away. Let somebody else come through. You said you take woman to the park and maximum of coffee? Okay, well, that's a homeless date. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Homeless man can do the same thing. All right. Homeless man can afford one coffee and a walk around the park. Congratulations, you on the same level as a homeless dude. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You have reached your potential. You have impressed that woman enough, just enough to see that you're probably homeless or one paycheck away from it. Okay. Homeless people do that every day. You should be proud. Shout out to homeless people. Donate this holiday season. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. He said he's a proud bum, as he should be. I mean, if that's what you're living in, you might as well claim it. You said this man give you money, but keep texting. It's emotionally draining. I told him no pen pal. I told you automatic text, ma'am. You could write all of them out or copy and paste them from whatever. And every time he texts you, you can click one of them to automatically text him back just by pressing one button. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Get AI to help you out. AI can answer stuff. Download the AI app to answer back. Use technology for what it's for. They got AI apps that will definitely text back people. Look into it. Mm-hmm. We already know broke man when we see them. They're easy to avoid now, thank goodness. Okay. How do you get more out of your marriage than without putting in more effort? He pays the necessities, but you want more, but don't want to look too obvious. Tell him. You married, why can't you tell him? If you're not a challenge anymore, if he don't have to do no extra, then he's not going to be as interested in you anyway. You need to give him a new challenge in life. He need to do more of. He's never going to think you're happy or satisfied with him if he's not doing what you need him to do. So he's going to be unhappy in the marriage until he get up and do what you need him to do. So just tell him. Literally, you want more, tell him you want more. He knows that everything he doing ain't going to be good enough from that point on until he can give you what you want. So it's going to make him strive harder. So just tell him. That's it, literally. Don't, you already married. It's obvious. You don't have to worry about being obvious. You just got to worry about him going to do what he got to do. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So you don't have to bite your tongue for your husband. Exactly. Say what you want. If he can't do it, he gonna think about doing it. As long as he ain't doing it, because he know you're gonna keep asking him. And he knows you'll never be satisfied with whatever he does do if he can't do that. So just tell him. You said this is why relationships is effed up. This is not a relationship channel. This is a get your money channel. Okay, we're not in here for the wrong reason. We in here for the correct reason. Lifestyle, future generations, building wealth. We're not in here because we think a Dusty look good and we want to give him free shelter for the winter. We're not in here for that. That's Pick Misha channel. All right. We in here for ourselves, our future generations. You in here looking for women that want to help you. Okay. Wrong channel. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go find Pick Misha channel. She will help you, shelter you, feed you, do all the stuff your mama's supposed to have done. Uh-oh, Naja, sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Thank you for being a member for 1 month. Congratulations. Okay, this is not no relationship channel. I promise you. You in here for the wrong reason. Okay. You in here looking for sympathy and love. We in here looking for lifestyle and money. We not the same. Love yourself. Go get some money. You said this is not a keep a man as a pet channel. Exactly. Y'all go find Pick Misha now. They lonely. It's the holidays. All right. Y'all know who to call and where to go when y'all need a woman to do what y'all need them to do. Y'all already got them on speed dial. The ones you call after 11:30, 12 o'clock, the ones that's free, the ones that you don't want to be seen in public with, go talk to them, sir. Okay? They all in for whatever you asking for. I promise you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. No. Yeah, we're not talking about relationship. We're talking about lifestyles. Get men that got money that can do stuff for you. Get providers who truly actually like you enough to be a provider and a protector. We're not talking about dealing with no dust. Okay. We don't deal with dust over here. If you're mad because we don't deal with dust, that's not our problem. Pick Misha will deal with dust all day. Okay, go find her. There's women, there's somebody out there for everybody. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, go get in where you fit in. Ain't nobody mad at you, just in the wrong place. All right. And if you talk like that, I already know you broke. He said this B is cap. Okay, well, go talk to somebody that speaks that language, sir. You already know you broke talking like that. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. If you ain't got it, just say you ain't got it. If you want somebody to date you for you, then go find Pick Misha. All right. Men become accomplished and established so that they can provide, create lifestyle and legacy. If you ain't that, just say you ain't that. All right, goodbye. You in here just to be with somebody that'll hold your hand and pay half the rent, just say that. Don't nobody want that over here. Okay, you want to go do the lease with Pick Misha? Go do the lease with Pick Misha. We ain't mad at you. Oh, Milagro, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. This shade. This is the truth. Y'all want me to say it in a nicer way? All right, Dust, come on. I'm gonna tell you in a nicer way. There's someone out there for everyone. You just need to find them. There's women out there. There are good women out there that will like you for you. They will make sure you have a hot meal every time you walk in the house. They will help you. They will build with you. They will build for you. They will hold you down when you need it. There are women out there like that. You just got to be a good man and find one. And when you find one, you know, you got to treat her right. I could say that till I'm blue in the face. Do you think that's going to happen? Do you think it's going to matter? No, it ain't. Why? Because no matter how many times you tell a Dusty to go find him a pick me shit, he's still going to be trying to get over here with the women he can't afford. All right? Because secretly he wants to level up. And pick me shit don't push him to that level. Pick me should accept him for the loser that he is, and he secretly resents her for that. He need to get over here and get told about himself so he can become about himself. So if that's what y'all need, that's what I'm giving you. Pick me, she ain't gonna tell you nothing because she don't want you to level up, because then you'll have more options than her. Then she can't treat you like the dusty support animal that you are. Okay? Y'all already know it. Some of y'all broke dudes been with a pick-me-sha that told y'all what to do, where to be, how to be, because she was paying all the bills and got no respect. You had to cheat on her just to feel like a man again. Then she kicked you out. Now you back at your mama's house. Now you over here again trying to repeat the same cycle and bring women's values down because you can't man up and reach higher standards for yourself. Stop the cycle. Just get money. You don't like pick-me-sha? Pick-me-sha don't like you to be successful because then she don't have access to you. All right? Level up to where you can get the woman you actually want without having to go 50-50, without having to make excuses, without having to worry about, you know, how you look. If you look successful and you look rich, that's how you look. You don't look like a simp for being a provider. You look like a man. You look like a simp when you ain't got it. You look like a simp when you barely making it. You look like a simp when you got one stream of income. You got several streams of income, you just look rich. Okay? You ever thought about that? You got one stream of income dangling. Of course you're scared to make moves. Of course you're scared to invest in a woman. Of course you're scared to be a man because you dangling by a string. Go get more income. Create businesses, start businesses, drop ship companies, do something. Stop chasing women. Stop smoking weed. Get money. Chase money. Attract money. Read. Gain knowledge. Don't nobody want no Dusty. Except for pick-me-sha. Okay? Just understand that. You said a lot of men aren't mentally all the way there. Well, no wonder they broke. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't no men take liberal women seriously. Y'all are quick. I'm not a liberal woman. I only deal with providers, rich people. And I always teach, don't lay down with nothing broke. That's one of my quotes. Don't lay down with nothing broke. Pick-me-sha will do whatever you need them to do. Pick-me-sha is very liberal. I'm conservative over here. I need money. You ain't got it, move out the way. Okay? I'm conservative with my time, my energy, and my dealings with the dust. The only time I'm dealing with dust is to teach them. That's about it. You want to deal with pick-me-sha? Just say you want to deal with pick-me-sha. There's nothing you can do but make excuses. And that shows exactly your character. An excuse maker, not a solution maker, not a problem solver, but an excuse maker. And who wants that? Pick-me-sha. So go ahead and find her. Y'all are made for each other. Okay. Just say you want to pick Misha and get it over with. Say you don't want to do the most. Say you want to pick Misha. Say you don't want to thrive. Say you don't care about legacy and future generations. Say you only want a woman to be an object and to use her body until you get tired of her, and with your little paycheck that dangles by a string, your only one stream of income can buy you. Just say that. Okay? Just say it. Don't sit up here and make excuses. Just say you only got one paycheck that's dangling by a string and you can afford only pick Misha. That's all you're telling us. Whenever you speak and start making excuses, start talking about that 50-50 stuff, stop going everywhere except for where the money is. We already know what you're doing. You're scooting around the truth. That you broke. All right? So go figure it out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You could say all of that, but all I heard is that you're broke. And you got one stream of income and you holding on to it. That's all I heard. That's what it translated to my ear. I didn't hear nothing else. So I heard you can only afford pick Misha. You got one stream of income and you don't want to do no more. That's all I heard. That's all the excuses that you done made. That's what it translated into. All right. You can make up all the excuses you want. But if you ain't coming up with no solutions and no more extra streams of income, then you just wasting your breath over here. Okay. Sorry. Only pick Misha wants you. Okay. You'll thank me later. No worries. You said weak men are dangerous breeds in society. Yeah. Don't breed with weak men. Okay. Okay, sir. Whatever excuses you're talking about, let Pick Misha read them. We don't care no more. Okay. Pick Misha's like excuses. Women like us like solution-oriented men and problem solvers. Remember that. That's where the line is. We know when you're weak, when you make excuses. Okay. It's a dead giveaway. If everything out your mouth is an excuse, you weak. You're not a problem solver. You're not a boss. You're everything but. Okay. I don't know. They get mad when you call out their weakness. So focus on their strengths. What's a Dusty's strength? Let's talk about the Dusty's strengths. He sure can pull them Pick Mishas, can't he? He sure can get shelter for the winter, can't he? He sure have them fooled, don't he? Y'all got some strengths. Y'all know how to tell Pick Misha that she the one. Y'all know how to appeal to Pick Misha. That's good. That's the only strength y'all have. Getting a woman to accept your excuses and to believe that you're not weak. But the real women who know their value, they don't accept men who make excuses. So thank you, Jessica. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Didn't lower your standards. He got you a new MacBook. Moving in a few weeks with him, paying no bills, apartment at beach. He said he never worked so hard for a lady. Okay, Jessica. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Make it work, ma'am. My books are on Amazon. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Links are in the description bar. Thank you. You said you know a Dusty who drives his girlfriend's car and lives at her house. Total loser. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, too bad. Too bad for her. Thank you, Disha. You in depression because a guy you dated in school, girl. Is he in depression because he dated you? Disha? Is that man in depression? If he ain't, then why are you? Because you liked him more? Well, that was your fault. Stop liking him more. Y'all doing too much. Like somebody else. Okay? If a man has that much power over you, then you don't love yourself. Go back in the mirror, make yourself look good, and go get one with more money that looks better. You still that young, you can do both. All right? Mm-hmm. Someone says date professor. Make sure they got some money though. Tenured. Mm-hmm. Someone says risking your freedom for a MacBook is crazy. Ma'am, I don't know her whole story, but there's some people out here that don't have no money and that are desperate. And I always tell women, don't make moves when you're desperate. You know, if you can afford your own MacBook, but you just got him to buy you one and you saved your money and he's paying all bills and he's paying for stuff, whatever, and you're, you know, y'all have been, you know, talking to each other for a while and y'all trying to get to the next point of the relationship, great. But if you're that desperate, don't ever do nothing desperate. Just collect the MacBook and collect some more money. If you're homeless, a lot of people is homeless out here. Y'all don't even know. She might be homeless, but if I don't know her story, but I just tell people to be smart and stop being desperate. Okay. Some people aren't as fortunate as other people. Like a MacBook may be a big deal for somebody when it's not for someone else. I don't know. I say never move in desperation. Mm-hmm. Okay. You said what? When is the line of being desperate and wanting to get your money? Okay. Being desperate is when you need it versus if you want it. There's a difference. If you need it, you're desperate. If you just want it, you got options. You can get it any other way. You already got it, but you want extra. That's the difference. Okay. So, for example, if you meet a man and you say, I only date providers, that means you don't need him. But in order for him to be with you, he got to still provide all your needs. Because why take yourself off the market if someone is not willing to fully provide for you? That's it. You don't do things out of desperation. That's where you mess up. Okay. If you're doing things out of desperation, you're gonna mess up. Thank you, Curly Apple Sprinkle Sprinkle. He's 56. He's 56. Okay. Got some kids, young kids. The relationship is getting aggravating. Have baby now. We are married. How do I tell him about future gifts and money when received? What? Let me read this over. If you're married to him, just tell him what you want. Send him your wish list. Girl, if he don't buy it, then get mad and don't give him none. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Forever Girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why y'all worried about asking y'all husband for stuff? If you can't ask him, who you gonna ask? You better ask somebody who got it then. Okay. If you, I'm sending my husband my wish list. If you don't buy what's on it, then I'm gonna get it from somewhere else, or I'll buy it myself, or somebody else send it to me. I don't care. Like, if you can't ask your own husband for something, then what good is he? The heck. Mm-hmm. You said you're allergic to broke. You're not helping him help. Why does a grown, able-bodied man need help? Ask his mama for help. Help him become the man that he didn't become. I don't know. If you are a grown, able-bodied man and you need help from a woman, what are you saying? That you're weak? No, you need to go get help from another man. Become a business partner with another man. Build a business so that when you go find a woman, you don't need her help. How about that? Stop trying to get help from everybody. Help yourself, sir. You're the man. You're supposed to be the provider. What in the? You think being a grown, able-bodied man, you supposed to have your hand out to a woman? I don't know if your mama was a pygmisha growing up and she gave man money and she helped men in your presence and that's what you learned, but you learned wrong. Sorry to tell you, sprinkle, sprinkle. Just because your mom was a pygmisha don't mean all women are pygmisha. Okay, some women know their value and they don't help grown, able-bodied men. I'm so sorry. If your mama didn't provide you with a good example, then there's plenty of places to learn how to be a man and a provider. You didn't learn it at home. I'm sorry for you. But you are not a woman, sir. Thank you, KK. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Your provider is getting comfortable with switching up. He said he wants me to be more submissive and listen, let him lead. He'll give me what I want. How do I get more without letting him control everything? Be extra about it. So like if he says, go do this and go do that, say, yes, sir. Anything you say, make it sound fake and not like you really mean it, but like you're only doing it for the money. And it's not going to mean as much. He's going to ask you to stop. So for example, he says, let me lead the way. Say, okay, you got it. Talk to him like that and he'll be less likely to want it because it seems fake and like it's forced. He'll get sick of it if you put everything on him. Like, well, what do you think we should have for dinner tonight? Okay, you want all of that? Okay, well, that's going to take me a long time to prepare. So dinner will be at 10:30. Like, use it against them. Okay, you want to make all the decisions? Great. Let me know when all the plans are made. Ask him about his opinion on everything before you make a move. What color shoes should I wear today? What color socks should I wear today? What nail polish should I get? What? Honey, I'm at the store. Which brand of razors should I buy to shave my legs? Oh my gosh. I don't know what to eat. I'm thinking about getting a salad or this. What do you think? What kind of dressing should I get? Girl, do the most. You're going to be like, leave me alone. But you said you wanted me to submit and let you lead the way. So I'm trying to ask you what I should get. What kind of salad dressing I should get, sir? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said you're his spouse? No, wife, not spouse. There's a difference. A man can be a spouse to another man. Wife, wifey, wife, not spouse, wife. Do you understand? Okay. If you need another man, just say you need another man, sir. You ain't man enough, tell her to go get an extra one. If you can't provide 100%, tell her to go get another man to pick up your slack, because that's what she's going to do anyway. If you ain't man enough to be a provider, you got to worry about your woman finding another one. That's why they're really mad. Okay. Men want a woman to do their job and her job at the same time. Sir, just go get you a man. Okay. See, a lot of these guys are sexually attracted to women, but mentally they're gay. They want a man. They want a woman to be 50-50. They want a woman to pull her weight. They want a woman to do work. They want a woman to do this. They really want a man. So either you go find you a masculine woman or go find you a man. But don't come over here. Thank you, sir. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Should you ask if he's a full provider from the get-go, then say, stay and see if he lives up to the word, or just when he says no? Okay, so you tell people, or from the jump, you say, I'm so glad I finally met a provider. You tell them what they are. If they start providing because you told them what they are, great. If they say, no, you're mistaken, then say, okay, well, I'm so sorry for wasting your time, but, you know, it was nice to meet you. Goodbye. Literally, you mistake them as a provider. If they correct you, run. Exactly. If they start to provide, great. You said I missed the super chat? Okay, hold on. Let me scroll down. Okay, a guy you've been hanging out with mainly wants to do gym dates and cuddle. No, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do you love yourself, ma'am? Only the best for you. You're going to take the worst. That's what you're worth. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you're allowing somebody to give you the least, then you're desperate. If he's not man enough to still try to impress you and do nice things for you, if all he want to do is take you to the gym and then go cuddle afterwards, you're a cheap date. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do more, get more. Date other people, because that's what he thinks your value is. All right. If you're going to start taking dusty dates, then you might as well just be a pygmisha. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. No more dusty dates unless you're literally like, if you're old enough to find a man with some money, if you're not in high school, why are you dating like you in high school, man? The heck? We understand that young men ain't got no money, so you work with them when they're young while you're young. But if you're old enough to date somebody that has money, why are you still dating like you're in high school? It doesn't make no sense. Okay. Will somebody tell these dusties that they are not the target and never have been? If you got one stream of income, you ain't the target, sir. Get out of here. The audacity of these one income dudes. Literally, their job is hanging by a string. They got one stream of income and they're employed by someone else. And they got the nerve to sit up here and talk about what they want, what they don't want. Sir, you one paycheck away from being broke. You don't have several streams of income. You are not the target. We don't want to deal with you, period. Goodbye. Oh my gosh. You see what Pygmisha has done? Pygmisha has made it so that these guys with one stream of income who answers to a boss thinks they call shots. Thinks that women actually want them, except for Pygmisha. No, you ain't the target, sir. You got one little bit of string of income, barely dangling. You are not the target. You never were. Goodbye. Okay. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Men, if you got one stream of income, you ain't the target. If you have a boss and you have to clock in, you ain't the target. If you ever thought about being gay for pay, sir, you ain't the target. All right? You literally one paycheck away from going back to your mama's house. You are not the target. Don't ever think that you were or will be until you get some real money. Okay? They really think we're sitting up here talking to them and trying to get their little 2 pennies. No, sir. It ain't you. We ain't talking to you. Close your ears. This is for the real man with money. All right? We ain't talking to you, sir. We know. He said, bless their souls. Okay. You said, how to know if you have a down low boyfriend? If he's broke. That's one of the signs. If he's broke. If you paying half the bills, that's one of the signs that he's on the down low. Why? Because he's probably considered being gay for pay. He's probably been gay for pay. And he doesn't value a woman the way that a man should if he's not paying 100%. So that's one of the things. If he prefers masculine women over feminine women, that's another way. Okay. He wants you to be a better woman. He criticizes everything you do, decision-making, mindset, and emotional. How can I improve but still be my true self? Tell him you're going to do what you want to do, and you're going to be who you want to be. And if he wants to improve you, then he needs to pay you more money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Say, well, if you want me to be all of that, I'm going to need some more money. All right, for whatever you giving me and providing, it's not enough, obviously, because if you leveled me up on the higher level, then I could do more. So give me more money. Always go back to the money. Remember, if he's trying to criticize you, always go back to the money, because that's what it's all about. His ability to try to control you with the little bit he's giving you, ask for more. See how much he try to control you after you ask for way more. It's like, you know what? You're right. I would really want to improve how I think. So I'm going to need courses on self-mastery, which costs this much. So give me this much money. I'm going to need a life coach, and that's going to be this much money. So work that out. I'm going to need, it's like, start naming stuff that costs money. Start charging them. So in order for me to become this person you want me to become, it's going to cost you more. So put in that money. Then take all that money and become out of his league and go find somebody with more money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Start charging him for stuff, man. Don't do stuff for you just because he's giving you something. Don't mean that you can't ask for more. Take your power back by charging him. You can approach it in a nice way, but be smart about it. It's like, okay, I decided to do what you said and improve myself. So I made a list of all the things that I want to do. So first of all, I hired the best life coach, SheRaSeven. I'm not really a life coach, but you could lie. And she costs this much money a month. You can keep the money. I don't care, man, because YouTube is free. All right. I also hired this personal trainer, dieter, nutritionist. It all adds up to this much money. So if you want me to be this perfected version of myself, this was going to cost. You got the money for it? Oh, you don't want to give me this much money? Then don't complain. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's only a couple of dollars away. That's what you want. I made steps towards trying to improve. You just don't want to fund it. That's what you tell him. Then it's all his fault. Well, if you just gave it the money, I could have been who you wanted me to be by now. You can't criticize me if you're not willing to invest. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I can only do the best I can do. Only know how to do. I can only do what I know how to do. Play dumb, ma'am. Get your money. If he keeps criticizing you, he's criticizing himself because he can't give you the money to improve yourself. Okay. Mm-hmm. He said he wants access to the best, but don't want to invest a cent into you. Exactly. Make him pay, ma'am. Who cares? Turn it back around on him. Get more money. That's how you do it. Okay. Mm-hmm. How to get him obsessively invested when he is a famous celebrity, tall, sexy, 40, has crazy wealth, blah, 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 blah. Date someone who has more money and more wealth and more fame. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Then he'll want you. All right. Y'all don't know how to do this? You get him, you can get another one, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Look at a lot of the women who have ever dated a celebrity. They've often dated more than one, right? Because they can. So if you can date one, ma'am, you can date two, you can date another one. So just understand that. Someone says, if y'all hate the message, why are y'all here? To defend their dust. Okay, somebody got to be the dust defender out there. People that are here that don't agree with my message are just dust defenders. All right. Let them defend their dust. I mean, it's useless cause, but it's something to do. Better than being mad and upset at themselves. They might as well come over here and give me that energy, that view, that engagement. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's literally psychology. If you can't do better, you're gonna down other people because you can't get there. That's literally it. That's what dust defenders do. They will defend their dusty lifestyle, their pygmisha lifestyle, their whatever lifestyle. They'll defend it if they can't level up. They literally will. So if you don't agree with my message, it's because you can't apply the knowledge. If you don't agree with my message, it's because you can't get out of it what other people can. That's literally it. I don't care if you agree with it. I don't need you to agree with it. It's more for you than it is for me. Hi, Shira, you're 28, met a 44-year-old neurosurgeon from another country. We had 2 dates. He's invited me to visit and will cover my hotel. The goal is marriage, financial security, advice on pacing. Always make them come to you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't be one of them chicks that get flown out. Make them come to you, ma'am. Okay. I always tell y'all this. Y'all keep asking me the same flown out questions. Sorry, y'all clicked the wrong button. If that man likes you 10 times more, he coming to you, ma'am. I'm not finna fly out to somebody. Come fly to me. That way I know you're serious. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. You said, why are people dragging me? Because they can't be me. Sprinkle, sprinkle, duh. Y'all, I've been online for 10 plus years. This ain't nothing new. People gonna do the least. People gonna do the most. At the end of the day, like Maya Angelou say, still I rise. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Been doing this for 10 plus years. You think this is the first time people done said something? No, ma'am. All right. We don't care over here. We just get money. We don't care. We don't care about gossip. We don't care who said what. We don't care about people doing dumb stuff. If they choose to do dumb stuff, they choose to do dumb stuff. What we care about is people getting the information and applying it correctly. If you can't do that, I'm sorry for you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people need to realize you also have to have a brain. You got to know who you are, and you got to know your value and your worth in this world. That's what I teach. If you're getting advice off of 30-second TikTok fraud account tips, that's your problem. I have a YouTube channel that gives the entire message and a long, drawn-out video that are hours upon hours long. I have books. If you're getting your messages and your information from 30-second TikToks, from fraud accounts, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Y'all need to come over here to the channel, subscribe, click the notification bell, and get all the information. You need to get the books on Amazon. You need to read and invest in yourself. You need to understand the number one rule is don't be a pygmy. Don't be desperate. That's what I teach. Get your money. Don't be desperate. Have options. Be smart. All right. Can't help it. Like they say, people with little knowledge are very dangerous. That's why y'all need to come to the YouTube channel. Everybody on TikTok getting 30-second snippets from people trying to make a quick dollar on fraud accounts. Come over to the real channel. All right. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How can we women manage to have the audacity of the average man? They have no shame. Understand your value and you'll automatically have goddesshood. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Women that don't understand their value don't have high self-esteem. You got to know your value as a woman. Okay. You said you need a private platform. Men are getting information, not the men that are the targets, ma'am. Only the dusty men that's trying to protect their dusty wallets with no money or no gold to be dug. Real men are out there making money and they don't care about this type of stuff. Okay? Y'all got the wrong targets. If y'all worried about men getting this information. Real men laugh at this and they agree with it. They don't care. Weak men aren't bothered by women wanting a provider. Only broke men are. So there's no need to hide the information. Which we hide it from dusties. Those aren't the targets. Why do men always stare and never approach? Because they're weak men. They're not able to approach you because they're afraid of rejection or they don't want you. Either way, why do you care? If a man ain't strong enough to get up and come introduce himself, why are you worried about him? I keep telling y'all this. Y'all looking at a man over there and he ain't strong enough to get up. Why are you still worried about him? He's weak. Next. Okay? Leave them alone. Stop worrying about what weak men are doing. They're not the target. Okay? Either they don't want you or they're too weak to get rejected. If you don't want them. All right? They don't have what it takes to get up and walk across the room and introduce themselves. They don't have it. They're not leaders. They can't do it. Leave them alone. Stop worrying about them. Stop asking questions about them. Don't waste your money on them no more by asking a question about them. Don't even do that. The best advice I have to any woman is to watch my YouTube channel and not 30-second snippets on TikTok. That's my best advice to any woman. Don't watch 30-second snippets from fraud accounts. That's my advice. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. I only have one account on TikTok that was started like about 3 or 4 months ago. SheRaSeven won the original. That's my only TikTok account. Okay. Y'all following me over here on YouTube, that's where you need to be. Okay. This is my only account. My only account. I don't have that 1 million yet because y'all are following a fraud. This is me. This is where I go live. You see, it says YouTube real creator of the Sprinkle Sprinkle, SheRaSeven. You see my merch store connected? All right. You see how my Instagram is connected to my Instagram? That's verified, ma'am. You see that? That's me. You see the same website here for my merch? That's me. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. This is my only TikTok. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna get verified probably by next month. Trying to anyway. Yeah, that's me. So if y'all are following anyone else, I'm sorry for you. Okay. That ain't me. Okay. A lot of people are arguing with fake accounts. A lot of people are following fake accounts. A lot of people are messaging fake accounts. Sorry for you. I told y'all. Thank y'all for following me on my real account. Okay. Yes, people make money off the fake accounts because, you know, I often tell people, if y'all had invested all that time and energy in building your own name and your own self and your own brand, you could have been somewhere too. But a lot of people just got me more subscribers. They might have got some money, but at the end of the day, what they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You could have put that into yourself. Thank you, Tinky Binky. Girl, you're a pediatrician and men around you in hospitals are mostly married now. You're supposed to find a provider for yourself. Honestly, maybe you need to find someone else, like maybe a surgeon or something that's not married. Make sure they make more money than you. That's number one. Number two is most guys that are married, They wait a little bit till they're older. So maybe you need to find someone a little bit older than you. Okay. Older men are more likely to either be divorced or ready to marry if they hadn't married before. So, yeah. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, why are people following narcissists? Why are people victims? It's the same thing. Why are people following victims? I mean, you can ask yourself a million questions. At the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, why are you following anybody? Why are you following a victim? Exactly. Why are you following weak people? Why are you following emotionally unstable people? Does it make you feel better about the choices that you've made in your life? I would rather feel better about the choices I will make based on following information that can get me somewhere versus following someone who's made terrible choices in life, who's still playing the victim. I'd rather follow someone who can get me somewhere versus someone who can't get me anywhere. So whoever you choose to follow, the best person to follow literally is your own mind. You can get information from anywhere. If you're able to apply the knowledge in a logical way that's going to benefit you, then do so. If you're able to follow a victim and get information from them to benefit from, then do so. You're able to follow a narcissist and get beneficial information from them, then do so. The fact is, you have to think for yourself and stop following everybody blindly and just get your money and make whatever knowledge that you gather from anyone work for you. Okay, because that's what I do. I don't sit here and follow anybody blindly. I get knowledge and I apply it where it's most valuable. That's what I do. If you can't do that, then you need to learn. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Those fake accounts led you right to me. Well, I'm glad they was useful for something, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said what? It's not about psychology. I don't look, if I had a degree in psychology, I'll be sitting around trying to use that degree to label people all day too. But I don't have time for that. I'm trying to get money. I'm writing books. I got endorsements. I got a lot of stuff. Okay. I got daughters to raise. I'm not worried about labeling people for free. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. If you want to label people and get paid for it, set up office. Get some patients or something. I don't know. Get somebody to pay you to label them. I don't know. What is our value as a woman? Your value as a woman is that you're a living goddess. That without you, nothing and none of this would exist. That is your value as a woman. Without you, there is nothing, period. Understand that 100%. Without you, there's no him. Thank you. Let's see, Level Up Book Club. Thank you, girl. Just uploaded a book club episode. I bring nothing to the table. Thank y'all. Spark, spark. Thank you, girl. Appreciate that, y'all, for reading my book. Appreciate it. Thank you, girl. Lucy says she met a provider at a conference and he paid for everything. Lives out of state but will move here. Should I discuss provider intentions? Blah, blah. Wait till he move here, ma'am. Sparkle, sparkle. Because a lot of them be lying, talking about they moving here to keep you dangling by a string. Say, okay, well, when you get here and when you get all settled in, give me a call. That means you got options. You busy. You're not falling for the okie doke. You ain't finna play this phone tag back and forth. If he wants to keep your attention, he gonna start offering you something right then and there. Say, oh, well, we can still talk to each other until I move. It's like, okay, well, I'm so glad that I finally met somebody who's the provider type. Don't get dangled by a string, because a lot of men will lie and say that they're moving somewhere. If they ain't there yet, then we're not talking about it until they get there. until they got an address. All right? Don't get strung along, ma'am. It's like, okay, well, then I would love to see your home when you get it. Let me know when you get settled in and give me a call when you get settled in. All right. What do I mean with weak men? Men that are not providers. You ain't a provider and you looking at a woman for half of anything or anything financially, get out the way, you weak. Full providers only. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for the super chat, Miss Jen. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You said repent, demons, behave, and don't be hurting people. Yes, dust demons got to go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I did my dusty exorcism. So all broke, weak, dusty, excuse making, sorry excuses for what they claim to be as men, they need to go. Dust demons need to repent and go back to whence they came, to Pygmisha's house or their mama house. Amen. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-oh. Be feeling good. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're 18. Should you travel or focus on studies? Whichever one is going to be more. Well, you're 18. You got time. If you don't have a full scholarship or a university waiting for you and you can afford to travel, then you should do that and then go to school, because you can always go to school. A 50-year-old can go to school. Okay. But if you got the money to travel, go have fun. If he ain't chasing, we ain't worried about him. Exactly. Sprinkle, sprinkle, Jessica. Okay. I always try to do the exorcism on dust demons as often as possible, because some of y'all need to be exorcising them dust demons. Okay. Them poverty demons keeping you broke. You said all the trolls came out tonight. Thank you. Or you sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You said somebody emptied a dust vacuum into the chat. Y'all silly. Mm. How to train to get rid of social anxiety, baby steps. By getting off of the internet first. Cut all your internet interaction and go outside in the real world. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Most of y'all were raised online. Most of y'all parents gave you a phone. Most of y'all's parents gave you a TV, a tablet, a phone, or a computer. And you don't know how to deal with real people in public places. So get out into the real world and walk around and talk to real people, even if it's just small talk. Thank you, Elisa. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do you get your boyfriend to have a second job? Tell him he needs a second job or a second stream of income, or he needs to start a lucrative business that can make money right away. Tell him he needs 2 streams of income in this day and age. Start sending him those videos about how to get money, how to get wealth, how to start an online company, how to drop ship. Start sending them all that stuff. Make sure that he understands that he needs money in this world. Okay. Top 5 videos I ever made. I don't know. I've made thousands of videos, so I couldn't tell you top 5. Okay. Whichever one YouTube says is most popular, that's them. I guess in the permanent comments, y'all can list y'all's favorite videos. Maybe people can go watch them. I couldn't tell you. You said you like the 50-50 makeup video from 2018. Thank you, Miss Jessica. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Said thank you for your advice about emotions. You was about to cry today, but you paused and stayed calm. Good, Stephanie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, if you start to cry and you can't make no money off of it, you wasting tears. Unless you watching a Hallmark movie or some sad movie or whatever, you don't need to be crying over no man unless it's about some money. Unless you're getting some money. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, cry for a problem solver who can fix it. Exactly. I don't watch other people's videos about me, y'all, unless somebody keeps sending them to me or I accidentally click on them. I don't really watch other people's videos about me. You know why? Because I'm too busy making my own videos. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. You said bitter and boring. Okay. Well, I'm better to be bitter and boring than being a pygmisha. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Bitter and boring has standards over here. Go find fun, freewheeling pygmisha. She'll pay for all your stuff at the register around tax return season. Go ahead. She ain't bitter. She'll give you 18 chances and let you either drive her car. All right. Women are always bitter when men can't manipulate them anymore. It's not being bitter, it's just being aware. It's called awareness. Yes. It's okay. There's somebody for everybody. Pygmisha's out there for you. All right. Why would a woman move a grown man into her house? Because her name is Pygmisha. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all know the answer. All right. You said bitter and boring, but not begging for the minimum. Could you imagine asking the Dusty to share his location on the phone you pay for? Some of y'all out there doing that, which is sad. Okay. You know they put tracking devices in pets and animals. Emotional support pet animal, Dusty. You got your emotional support pet location on so you can know what he's doing? No, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You say you don't care about your husband's location. He eat. Try not to get mine. What? Your people don't care about that type of stuff unless they're trying to control somebody. Okay. Or they're insecure. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tamala, what is you talking about? Girl, this is the wrong channel. Sprinkle, sprinkle. This is not the channel where people meet for the cult meeting, okay? All right. Thank you, Anna. How do you convince rich boyfriend to get rid of his change his feminist therapist? He crazy about me, but I really think he won't propose because of her. Girl, why he got a therapist? Why you date somebody with a therapist anyway? He already got issues before y'all even get married. You're supposed to be the one to send him to therapy first. Okay. Girl, that's a red flag right now. Is he rich? First of all, is he rich? If not, then get rid of him, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If he's a provider, 100% provider, then just get his money, man. Who cares who he talking to and telling his problems to? At least he ain't trauma dumping on you. Okay. If he ain't trying to spend no money, then get somebody else that is. You said he's a multi-millionaire, divorced 3 times. Okay, well then make yourself the 4th and make sure you get something out of it. Okay, who cares? He obviously got a bad record. He's not there for love. Just get his money. If you dealing with a man who's been divorced 3 times, just get his money. He ain't there for you. He's in therapy. Man, he already messed up. Just get the money. What y'all doing out here? You really taking this dude seriously? Just take his money seriously. How are you going to take a man that's been married 3 times seriously? Let me ask you that. You literally taking this dude seriously? How many businesses have you started with this dude's money? How much investment have you created from his money? What are y'all doing out here? Why are you worried about his therapist? Get his money. Okay. Ma'am, get his money. This is how you sound, and I'm trying to help you. A man who doesn't take marriage seriously because he's been married 3 times, stand-up therapist who's a feminist, now wants to marry you. Ma'am, get the money. You might not be the 5th, but you are the 4th. So get in where you fit in, get your money, start your business, stack your cash, triple and double it, okay? By the time you're gone, you don't need them no more. Then you can go get you a real husband. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Sally. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. One who ain't in therapy and been married 18,000 times. All right. So he's probably into the therapist. Girl, just get his money. I don't know why y'all be taking these dudes seriously anyway. If that was my situation, I'd be literally laughing at the bank. All the way to the bank, I'd be laughing and telling my banker about the whole situation. Girl, I'm gonna be the 4th. I'm finna get this money. Here you go. Invest. Yep. Yep. Girl, he's talking to a therapist. Everything. Now, what can we do? I'd be at the bank laughing all the way. You should be too, ma'am. Thank you, Miss Bougie. I found out provider is talking to another woman. Confronted him, no apology, no remorse. How do I make money off this situation? Well, if he doesn't care enough about you to buy your forgiveness, then there's nothing you can really do but go talk to one with more money. You know what I'm saying? Remember, they got to want you more. If they don't, then why aren't you talking to somebody else that makes more money? If they got options, why don't you have options? Okay. Why are you the one having to find out they're talking to other women and they're not worried about you talking to other men? You don't look like you gotta have options. Thank you, Lachelle. Dusties provide cheap domestic services while you're leveling up. Okay. I still don't want that. Like, sprinkle, sprinkle, that's true. Sorry, y'all. But I still don't want to take money from the poor. Thank you, Alex, sprinkle, sprinkle. I still don't want money from the poor. I don't want services from the broke. I don't believe in taking from the poor. I don't believe in taking from dust. I don't believe in leading them on. I don't believe in taking services from them unless that's all they have to offer you in return for something else. But I don't deal with dust. I don't even want them in my presence doing that for me. You know why? Unless I hire them because they have a business, which means they probably ain't dusty. I don't want them doing nothing for me, because if they do it wrong, I'm gonna have to pay somebody to come in and do it right. Know what I'm saying? I don't even want to deal with dust on that level. Thank you, Harmony, sprinkle, sprinkle. What to do when he wants you to come on his family vacation to meet his parents when you don't want to meet them? Make an excuse. Tell him your parents want you to go somewhere with them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Lie. Say, I'm sorry. I got to go somewhere with my family. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Someone says botched lips. Well, at least my bank account ain't botched. You can't even afford to get botched. So I don't know what you're talking about. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Isn't botched lip the trend now? Good thing it is what you call it? Dissolvable. Just like your bank account, sir. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. They always attack your strengths to make you feel insecure about the thing that you're very confident about. I'm confident about my looks, sir. Are you confident about your bank account? Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Broke man comments in pain. Oh, yeah. How do you separate your feelings? By having a goal that is financial. If the man can't add to you, he don't need to be with you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Have that. All right. Sir, if you in here, if you are into what you call it? Med spa. If you're into med spa talk, hair talk, makeup talk, then welcome. Okay. We are here for you. Be who you are. If you'd rather be here than learning how to get money or another stream of income, if you'd rather be in a room full of women who don't want you because you're too broke, then welcome to the girls club. Okay. You're definitely in your feminine era. Thank you, Tashina Lopez, Sprinkle, sprinkle girl. We can't argue with you. You're not even masculine. You're feminine. That's why you're going back and forth with women. Okay. So welcome. Welcome. Get in here. Get you a snack. Sit down, cross your legs. Join the club. You rather be on the feminine side. We don't care. You ain't our target anyway. You're too broke. All right. Look how broke he is. You gotta come join the women because you can't join the rich men. Have you ever been gay for pay, sir? You stay in here, you might be. You're gonna start writing stuff down, being like, hey, I get me one of them wigs. and some botched lips, I might get some money too. You might start going the other way. Better get out of here. You see how much money we getting over here? You're going to change your ways, literally. Sprinkle, sprinkle, rainbow. Ooh, you style by Michelle. I style by Michelle. Sprinkle, sprinkle for being a member for 3 months. Come on, join in. I got links to all the wigs. My makeup store is down there. I'm going to join the club. You can get the perfume I'm about to talk about too. You follow my Instagram, you know what med spa I go to. You can get you some lips too. All right. Thank you, Alex. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Nightly self-care, no makeup after he sleeps. What? Girl, do what you gotta do. If you look ugly with no makeup, yeah, sneak and do it. All right, girl, sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Y'all are only taking notes to transition, because I don't know what you're taking notes for. You ain't the target. Unless you're going to become one of us, there's no need for you to be taking notes if you broke. All right. Let me talk about this perfume. You can get this too, sir. It's unisex. You can get this too if you want to smell like a baddie. So, Kamara Kawa by Latafa. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what y'all need to get, ladies. You only need 2 sprays of this. It's one of the ones I recommend. You get this. It's not, look at this bottle. Isn't that pretty? It's vanilla based, praline, candied fruit, coffee, tonka bean, benzoin, musk, and a white floral all together. And you only need 2 sprays. All right. And it lasts all day. I sprayed this yesterday, and when I woke up this morning, it was still on. I could smell it. Very, very nice. If you spray 2 sprays, people will be able to smell it if they're near. If you spray more than 2 sprays, people gonna smell it in the whole room. So be very generous with this. I have this linked in my description under perfumes that it's the first link in my description. Perfumes that I suggest, and you can get like all the perfumes I suggest are listed on there. They're affordable, very potent, very nice. You can layer them with other scents. But this one, it's called Kamara Kawa by Latafa. I hope I'm saying that right. And look at this cute box it comes in. It comes with its own little stage. Okay. So it unboxes like that. Look at that. Cute, right? This smells really good. If you are a bit famous in a field and a man way more powerful wants you to be his mistress, would that be worth it? Reputation ruined equals career ruined. Whose reputation? The woman or the man? Or both? Well, it depends on what you represent. If you represent being a mistress, your reputation can go sky high and you're going to get more. If you don't represent being a mistress, then it might be ruined. So whatever you're getting ready to do, make sure you can back it up, stand on business, and make more money off of if you get found out. Okay? Before you make any moves, make sure everything is lucrative. Even the downfall is lucrative. All right. If you getting found out ain't lucrative, don't even do it. Thank you, Harmony. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Provider said he'd give you $20K for your business. I gotta go in like 10 minutes, y'all. Provider said he'd give you $20K for your business, but it's a sports bettor, and said he's been unlucky and has delayed. Girl, I'm not dealing with no gamblers. Sprinkle, sprinkle, Harmony. Go get you a man that has real income. Several streams. And don't deal with gamblers. They're crazy. All right. Best advice I can give you, get one that's not a gambler, that has real money. And whenever he get his money, he can send you whatever, but don't deal with him exclusively. Like, I don't deal with that. I need like somebody that's dependable. All right. The name again. Okay, this is by Latafa. Okay, Latafa is the brand. Kamara Kawai. I think it's QAHWA. I'm gonna hold it still. Y'all got it? Type that in. It's also linked in the description bar. Just click where it says more under the little description. I'm gonna link it here to y'all. Y'all click on that. All the perfumes I talk about on the channel and the ones that I like, they're gonna be on that link. All right, including this one. I'm gonna link it again right here. A couple of times. There you go. Click it and get your perfume. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to tell if a man is jealous of you? I mean, I don't know because I'm too busy. Like I wouldn't be able to tell if a man is jealous of me unless he's saying it out of his mouth. Because I'm not paying that much of attention to them. Okay. You said he doesn't clap when you win. Okay, that's a good one. He competes with you. Well, listen, stop telling men all your business. Then who cares? Then you won't know who you are and what you can do. Stop telling them all your business. Downplay what you do. Doesn't matter. Okay. You said, is it supposed to be a ballpark of angels share Killian dupe? You could look it up online what it's a dupe for, but I just think it smells really good. Okay. I gotta go at 15. Thank y'all. I'm leaving in 15 minutes, but okay. 50-year-old widow tell men tell you you're beautiful and think you're in your 20s. I need some dating advice. Well, the best thing you can do is date someone that makes way more money than you and has way more money than you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Compliments that are not followed with money or men providing are in vain. Tell them to compliment you with money. You already know you look good, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Weak men are men that can't provide. 100%. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You weak if you can't provide and you want to be in a relationship with a woman, but you can't provide for one, that's weak. Okay? Weak men only have one stream of income. They dangling by a string with their employment. How do you feel about depression and other mental illness? I don't. Sprinkle, sprinkle, ma'am. I have too much to be depressed. I value life more. I think people that are depressed need to go visit third world countries and live in their shoes for a couple of days and then come back here and ask yourself, what are you doing? I don't believe in that stuff. Like, unless somebody close to you died recently, then it's only temporary anyway. We got too much in this country to sit around making up stuff to feel bad about. Go carry 3 buckets of water up a hill barefoot and come back and tell me if you're depressed. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm sorry, I don't really have pity like that. I'm from the old days. I grew up in the 80s. All this new stuff is because y'all got too much. Uh-oh. Tessa Bella, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for the super sticker. Y'all got too much and don't know what to do with y'all time. Go donate. Go serve soup at the soup kitchen. Go help somebody if you can't help yourself. You said maybe the fur coat was too much. What? All right. And y'all stop asking me about stuff like that because I'm going to tell you the same thing. Go do something. Go help somebody else. Okay? Go volunteer. Exactly. Oh, Joy, you sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Someone says, see a therapist. Go do something. Change your diet. I don't know. I'm always happy, so I can't relate. So I couldn't tell you, ma'am. All right. You said, no, you can wear whatever you want, ma'am. I don't care. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What shall you do about bullying at school? Please answer. Like physical bullying or talking? Because I'm going to talk back. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're like, you know what? If you jealous, just say you jealous. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not a therapist. Go talk to somebody who cares. I only care about y'all get the bag. Remember that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get in the bag and making smart decisions. Becoming entrepreneurs. Anything else, go see your therapist. Oh, Denise, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. I'm about to get off in 10 minutes. I have a phone call to make. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. Mm-hmm. You said y'all really on here trying to get free therapy. I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, get up, put on some makeup, do your hair, and get dressed. Look good, feel good. There you go. That's the only thing I can tell you. Get up, put on some makeup, do your hair, put on some cute clothes, look good, feel good. That's why I'm always happy, because I look good. Okay? Y'all want to know the secret? That's the secret. Get up, put some makeup on, get dressed, put on a cute outfit, look good, feel good. There you go. Same thing I've been saying since day one. Exactly. Go look in the mirror and ask yourself, why do you look depressed? Because that's what you look like. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get up and do something. Thank you, Tessa Bella. Shira, do you have a spell to return a lost cat? No. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Put some food out on your front porch. Oh, Mikey, sprinkle, sprinkle. Super sticker. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Or is that? All right. Yeah. You too scared to confront the bullying at school. Then go tell somebody, Bam. And then what they say, go tell somebody. Back in the 80s, we used to handle it. But things are different now. So go tell somebody, man. Go tell a teacher, go tell a principal, go tell somebody. Because like back in the 80s, we just handled it. After school. All right. Mm-mm-mm. You said confront them and release the fear. Girl, go tell somebody. Y'all don't handle it like we used to. You listen to you every day. Any tips for me? I'm 28 and married for 1 year, and husband fully provides for you. You'll be starting your small business early next year. Good for you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's good. Make sure you're also saving money and doing things that make you happy as well. So also do things that make you happy. Take time for yourself. Remember, you're a priority. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said he's rich and famous and has a provider mindset. Wants nude pics. Any advice? Don't be dumb. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He can get nude pics from anybody, anywhere. Don't be dumb, man. Just don't be a pick-misha just because he got something. All right? A pick-misha is going to be a pick-misha, whether the man is rich or broke. Is he giving you money? Go to Google and find some fake ones. AI is out there for a reason now, man. What are you doing? Listen, they got AI now. They got Google. They have all the stuff, all the tools you need online to do what you want. All right? Make sure you include some fake tattoos or some fake moles so they know it really ain't you. Okay, y'all need to learn how to use this AI accordingly. Y'all get a tattoo to say his name on it when you send a nude. The fake nude that AI generates. Okay, with your perfect body. Your perfect AI generated body with a tattoo of his name on it. He's going to know it's fake. He's going to know it's a joke. But he's going to know you have a sense of humor. Make it all disproportionate and everything. And then see what he says. All right? But don't send no real ones, ma'am. That's the dumbest thing you can ever do. All right, y'all. Getting ready to wrap it up. I don't even know why y'all still asking me dumb questions about sending news. That's the dumbest thing y'all can do. All right. She already told you she ain't a hairstylist. Yeah, ma'am. Do what makes you look best. Do what gets you the bag, ma'am. Wear your hair like you need to wear it to get the bag. I don't know. Can you have coffee with you? I don't go to coffee dates. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, is that a lady? No. If you see me out and about somewhere ever, definitely come up and say hello. But like, I'll talk to you. Say hello. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Thank y'all, everybody who donated. I appreciate you guys. Remember, stay dust free. Stay getting your money. Don't be desperate. Don't be a pick-misha. Think. Be smart. Get your money. Start you a business. Flip the money he's giving you. Make your money. He broke up, then texted 3 weeks later saying he got a new job and he misses me. He also has business and real estate. Do I respond? Yeah, tell him what you want. Send him a link to the stuff you want. Send him a Cash App link. Send him to something he can buy for your forgiveness. It's like, you know what? Here's my wish list, or here's something that I've been trying to get. What can you do? Don't let him come back for free. Okay, he got a new job. Why he can't go get a new woman? Okay, he obviously wants you, so make him pay to come back. Okay, send him your wish list, ma'am. It's close to Christmas time. You can get them Black Friday sales or whatnot or whatever. Send him your list. Don't talk to him unless he's sending money or gifts. Okay. What if he promises to become rich, then promise to talk to him when he's rich? All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. Say, well, I promise to talk to you when you're rich. Until then, I'll see you later when you're rich. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Some guys will get mad about that. Why don't you want women when I'm poor? The same reason you don't want most women that you can afford when you're poor. All right? The same reason. The same reason a Dusty don't want Pig Misha. Same reason. All right? So come back when you got the money. If you really want, if that man really wants you, he's going to come back when he got money. If he don't, he didn't want you anyway. And he wouldn't have wanted you when he got rich. So the same reason Dusties don't want Pig Misha. All right, y'all, I got to go. I'm going to see y'all later. It's getting ready to get cold where I am. So I'm busting out my sweaters and coats finally. Get some winter weather. Y'all stay warm if it's cold where y'all are. And if y'all want some perfume recommendations, definitely check out my link in the description bar. It's the first link. Then I'm going to put it here again. Get your Christmas shopping done early. Buy you some nice scents to lure in the men this season. These are the perfumes I suggest. You can definitely order them on Amazon and other places if you don't like Amazon, but there's the link. I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And I'll be checking my Patreon this evening. If y'all are writing me there, I'm going to be checking it on later on tonight. All right. I'll see y'all later.